When that ties into the concept of burnout, you can immediately tell folks are burned out because from a cognitive standpoint, you're immediately going to experience change resistance, right? I don't have time for that. An analogy I like to use is your boss says, wow, Ben, you're so busy. I worked really hard on getting the rec approved, the finances approved for you to hire another project manager. And then Ben says, I'm too busy. I can't do interviews. I don't have time. Right? We just immediately have that. This is a very human response. The answer is take an extra couple hours over the next couple of weeks to hire someone so that you can get that relief, right? You can move away from that burnout, and it's very difficult. So I use that as a real world example. You can start to recognize those resistance behaviors, the deliberately ignoring risks, issues, overwhelm, and just kind of getting more and more heads down, more and more siloed. This is very common in a firefighter type culture. So we identify that right away. I think the first thing is empathy and listening, right? We're humans. We're not machines. We're not AI. And that's actually very hard to do because that takes emotional energy, that takes cognitive energy, it takes focus and attention, and it takes an investment in those team members, in that PMO or that project team, that delivery team. So you really do have to have a sit down and you have to really empathize and ask probing questions about where the burnout is. But I think the indicators are reasonably obvious when you are met with abrupt answers or resistance, the not right now, or just what I call heads down behavior is very, very prevalent.